has to land some damaging punches, perhaps win a round by 2 points in order to make it the kind of close decision that the first fight was.
I think it's a little too late for Haugen, unless he get a knockout, and he's capable of getting this knockout because he's a good puncher.
Well, no fight is ever over. You remember what James Toney did to Michael Nunn a week ago when Nunn was well ahead on points. But we haven't seen Camacho in that kind of trouble yet, and he still has the hand speed to counter off the ropes.
Still has the speed, but he didn't even use it the first couple of rounds just to establish his strength. Haugen is still capable of getting a knockout at any time.
Come on. Greg Haugen told us he practiced throwing upwards of 200 punches in a round.
Good right hand by Haugen.
Yeah, it was a good right hand, George. He's only thrown 50 punches around here tonight.
Another good right hand by Haugen, along with a Macho shot.
Haugen starting to do some damage.
And Camacho decided to hold on for a while because he's hurt.
Haugen talking to him through the mouthpiece. Trying to get under Hector's skin. He wants him to keep coming at him.
He's hurt. Hector Camacho is hurt. He's going to hold as often as he can. Each time you hold, the clock keeps ticking.
Best round of the fight so far for Greg Haugen.
Haugen's right side is hurt, no doubt about it. The clock is ticking while Camacho holds on for decision, he thinks. But you cannot play Haugen cheap. Anytime he can knock him out. Camacho is hurt.
What do you mean by Camacho is hurt, George?
He's in trouble. He's been hurt by a couple of shots. He's so instinctive, so slick that he knows what to do. This is the first time in the fight that he's actually went out and held on. And when you see a fighter doing that, just, hey, I've won this fight. I'm not going to take any chances. And he's right at doing that. Every chance he gets, he's going to hold until he can get back to his corner to recover.
Just like that. That was another hard right hand to the body by Haugen.
And the clock keeps ticking. And the clock.
There's an old Hector Camacho habit that we hadn't seen at any other time in the fight. So now he's reverting to the habits that got him through the 5 or 6 years after the Rosario fight.
He's been hurt. Don't think he's tired at all. He's in excellent condition to be able to hold up under that.
But he landed a solid right-hand counter in there. Those last two combinations have been effective for Camacho.
Great round.
1 point. He's got 1 point. 1 point. 1 point.
Well, it's becoming a tradition, isn't it? The 1 point deduction from Hector Camacho late in the fight.
Once again, the instigator, Haugen, has somehow goaded Camacho into doing something that cost him a point. You could see him mouthing there. And Camacho takes a shot after the bell, and the referee has taken a point away from Camacho. And the way this fight is going, once again, that can be a vital point.
Don't throw your head with your punch. Keep your head in here, boom. You know, don't throw it down, see? Or he can throw that uppercut on you. 3 minutes, guys, 3 minutes. There's what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 12th.
Harold, how do you have it now?
Harry, 105, 103, including the point that referee Bobby Cora took away. 6-4, 1 even. Hector Camacho. I think that he is 2 points ahead because of his hand speed. I think that Greg Haugen does need a knockout to pull this fight out, although Greg Haugen has closed the gap somewhat.
And you saw Camacho's corner delaying the start of the 12th round. Haugen went nuts in the center of the ring. And Camacho has suddenly some energy back.
He's got a shrewd corner. They taped his glove all over again to give him a little more extra rest.
And he can't hurt Angelo Dundee and some of the great tricks of fights in the past.
Great corners.
Camacho now is acting the way he should have in the first fight in the last round. He's trying to win the last round He doesn't want this to be any closer than it has to be.
Corner trying to use Bobby Ferraro's deduction of a point to motivate Camacho. They said, look, the referee's against you again. You better go get him now. And Hector is responding.
And he's still holding. When he's not doing anything, he's going to hold.
Haugen lands a solid right,
Camacho
and Hector wraps him up. Yeah, you see him shake his head there.
He's hurt. Two great fighters.
We've got 2 minutes of drama left. Crowd comes to its feet, and here comes Haugen.
Camacho knows that he's won this boxing match. Now he's got to hold on, cruise on into the final second. And like a true champion, he can't resist throwing a punch.
Well, he's won the boxing match, but the fight is yet to be decided.
Boy, I'd like to see number 3. Haugen is still capable of getting a knockout.
Now both fighters are sucking wind. Haugen's mouthpiece drops out of his mouth. Bobby Ferrara hasn't picked it up. It's lying there in the middle of the ring. Haugen fighting without the mouthpiece now.
Let him go. Come on, let him go.
Right hand and the left by Haugen. Camacho staggers to the ropes. Bobby Ferrara finally picks up the mouthpiece.
It's toe-to-toe now. The battle of the fittest. Haugen is the hero. Camacho, the matador.
Haugen yelling at Camacho.
He's better be careful. Camacho can still sting him.
Right hand by Haugen. It may be the last effective blow of the bout. Both fighters are exhausted.
There are some things I never thought I would expect to see, and one of them is Hector Camacho in anything approaching a brawl, even for a few rounds. I thought he won a narrow decision on the lead he built up early in the fight, but it could be a very close decision.
I've got Haugen winning the last 4 rounds of the fight, one of them a 2-point round. Something unusual could yet happen again. Harold?
I think the fight